dishes retreat. Why would I not do that?
Oh shit, I would...
Anyways, she's prone. I'm prone. This is probably gonna suck on her turn, but... You know, prone equals advantage.
So just right there, try to stab her in the ribs.
Okay, so... First... 27?
Yep, definitely hits. Alright, AC 17, by the way.
12 damage. Second. 26.
Yeah, hits.
Another 12 damage. We're going to go ahead and use, you know, the fighter's favorite utensil, Action Surge.
As you can get yourself up.
Action Surge does not give additional... It does not give you movement, just an extra action.
Gave you basically like a whole thing. Yeah, never mind.
No, just an action.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
Third strike, 29 to hit.
Yep.
For another 12 damage. I'd like it a little higher, but you know. Fourth stab. Now 20? No, 27.
27, okay, damage.
Above a 4? Above a 4. 14 damage. That's just... Oh.
Nice.
12, 13,
Stab,
Jesus.
stab. You watch as he gets up. Stab, 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 stab. And just keeps going. She's gone limp a while ago. And is no longer breathing, but he's just keeps...
Nick, this was for the kid. This was for the kid. This was for a kid,
Bammers,
probably. This was for a kid, probably. This was for a kid, probably.
They're dead.
I think she's dead.
They're dead. One more.
You're right.
I like
We
Nick.
all
What?
wail on her like that fucking JoJo, like that fucking JoJo girl.
Like, I like
Beating the
Nick.
shit out of her.
One for every time you stab Nick.
Do you remember how many times you stabbed Nick?
Like he's fucking
No.
Caesar.
I didn't count. I'm assuming.
Yeah, one more for good luck.
23 stab wounds.
28. That
I honestly, earlier when she was talking to Nick, I was like, she's got the mask on.
I was
can
gonna.
stab
I
her
was
right
about
now,
to say. I was
and
about to
Freddy
say
would
when I
not
heard.
know.
And no one would know.
When I heard they were going off to a corner, I'm like, he's dead. Yeah, but it didn't fully register, and then we forgot about it.
No, I
considered
full on
it.
knew
I
that
was
he was
like, I never
dying, but
incited.
like
Everyone said
I
she was
inside
cool.
and like, hey, they seem friendly. I inside and like, yeah, they seem friendly.
So she has died, leaving behind, well, the bunny mask, a dagger, and a gun.
I take my gun.
I'll pick up the knife.
That knife did a lot of damage.
deserve that.
Should probably get going
so
though.
the knife is a +2 dagger, and also does 2d8 slashing damage on top of a dagger's
my gosh.
usual.
Damn.
Holy shit!
Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna
Sorry,
walk over.
no, that's hers. The dropped version is 1d8 psychic damage.
I'm gonna walk over to Shay and hand her a, reaching my pouch and hand her a healing drought vial for her to drink.
Yay, thank you.
Two.
That's from further up in the
7.
pit. You hear.
Are you guys all right?
The fuck?
Yeah.
7.
Yes.
15,
Don't worry, don't worry.
18. 1.
I can't follow you down. There's a big gap.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You get back 23 hit points.
Which one of us?
Shay. She just got stabbed
Yes.
repeatedly.
Well, that was in her wild shape form, though.
I still
Well,
took
it
damage though.
Yeah, it
Really?
Looks like damage.
So.
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't know
any
you
said any
carryover that goes over the
damage.
beast goes
Oh,
into you.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I went over
As-
quite a bit.
So, you guys are now currently in front of this old, decayed front end to what looks like a much more humbler shop.
The gift shop?
She mentioned. She mentioned something about protecting the man in the basement for whatever odd sort of reason, and considering she ran away after murdering Nick, I assume it was down here, but for what purpose exactly?
I mean, you can
As
use them
you
as
guys
you want.
make your way through this old, decrepit place, pipes and cords hanging from ceilings, burnt out, rubbled sections that just drop into more of the cavern below. As you make your way through the building, you would find another one of those tube-like devices you'd seen prior, but hooked up to a bunch of different machines. As you would see that there are cameras being displayed from all over the pizzeria that you had been above, showing off like different parts of the place. And inside that tube-like device, you would see what at first glance looks like one of the other, Warforged-like constructs that you had seen prior, but this one is designed to look like a rabbit. And through the decayed, ruptured remains of the outer shell, you would see what looks to be mangled, burnt, and skinless visage of a human on the inside of it, like a rotting corpse being held together on the inside of this thing. The figure inside seems dormant, as one of the screens that it's tied to displays progress, and there's a bar that's about 60%.
Turn this off?
Is this it?
Probably.
I mean, I could have a look, but
Xavier, this is probably something more your style.
I meant that one inside. Yeah.
Oh, that thing? Like, he'll point to the thing? Like, yeah, go for that. I'm checking out this, whatever this thing is.
Sure. Could I use my ability, what's it called again? To, like, see shit on
That's,
the
that's a mistake, but yeah.
Fucking where is it? It's absolutely a
Yeah.
mistake.
It's absolutely a fucking
The
mistake.
one that gives
But
you
it's
visions
totally in
of the
character.
history of it.
Yes.
But totally
Yeah.
in character.
Yeah, grim psychometry.
As you do your grim psychometry, I would like you to give us a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I thought so. Hiya!
That
Man,
was
what
nearly
is
a
it
nat
today?
20. That was nearly
know.
a nat 20.
It's-
It, like, landed
You
in
cursed
roll.
me! You touched my shit! And I'm fucked now! Intelligence, you said? Or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah, no. 8.
As
Yeah.
you place your hands upon the tube and feel, suddenly you get this rush of countless dead, mercilessly children. Horrifically grim things that makes your homeland seem like a fucking, like, beautiful meadow in comparison to some of the heinous shit this figure has done. As you stumble back and collapse down to the ground, as you begin to hear dark whispers in your mind, I need you to give us another wisdom saving throw.
This one better be fucking better, I swear to god. Hiya! Oh,
Mercy.
people. I know, and it was a 17 too, god damn it!
No, well, your anger worked.
The 15!
I'm surprised it didn't ping off, it like hit the thing so fast.
15.
15?
Was it?
Another
Yeah, I
wisdom
don't have
saving throw, is
any.
that
I
solid?
don't have
Oh,
any.
you have no
yes,
wisdom?
I don't. I have. It's all intelligence.
Oh.
you hear in the back of your mind one command. Kill. So I'd like you to make an attack roll at
Sure.
one of these dice.
New 1d4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's true.
You're so right.
I'll be 1, Vampers 2, Lucas
2,
3,
2.
Shayana 4.
Shayana.
You know you can hit her. You know she can bleed.
They bleed
I've seen
too.
it happen many a time.
I imagine Shiana's just got to go help you get back up, but then you
Yeah.
start attacking.
Lucas would be looking at the
It's an
computer
8. Why
thing.
am I confused? Yeah, 19. 19 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm sorry.
Suddenly Tal'Darim swings at you. You would see their eyes aglow with this pinkish purplish light in their eyes as they swipe at you and manage to gash you across the arm.
Duh,
Do you want me to roll the damage? Or...
Guess, could you swung at me, you hit me, so...
Yeah, I know. Me, that's because my turn. Me. 6, 8. 8 points of damage.
You now also do get another wisdom save to try and break the
Yippee!
charm you are under.
8?
Hiya! I love it.
Let me guess, that's a no.
It's an 11. It's an 11.
Yep, that still does not.
I think we're all looking at Tal'Darim at this point. Like, what the?
Vammers, can you restrain them?
They look like a rubber dog! Ah!
Shiana's just like crawling backwards away from being swiped. Vamris.
Yep.
Athletics check, Tal'Darim, athletics or acrobatics.
Natural 20 for a 28 athletics.
Well, maybe you could get an
Roll it. Do it. Roll it now.
So you are grappled as they are.
You roll high when you're
tight.
attacking someone else. But, like
I
anything
know.
else.
It's every
Tal'Darim's
time.
Tal'Darim's
It's
so
every.
fucking
It's
dangerous.
dude.
They're so susceptible to this whole like mind
Bro,
manipulation thing. It seems.
It's in every fucking D&D thing that I do. Every time I have to like get controlled by something and have to attack my friends, I roll crazy shit. Like so much credit.
Suddenly, Tal'Darim's aura farming as soon as they're on the enemy team. It's like,
The
Do I look like a real boy, Papa?
most successful for
so as
two evil.
Tal'Darim flails and kicks, they would eventually kind of go limp before like shaking themselves back to consciousness.
Let's
You
fucking
okay?
destroy that thing. No.
Can I
Okay.
just burn this thing?
Maybe. Like I will like kind of like look to see if there's any indication of what this thing actually does before like. Giving the
Give
okay.
us an intelligence check.
Okay, I'm good at those.
Would have said at disadvantage, but I will say flat because of the fact that you have gotten used to using your little pad and all that sort of stuff.
Nope, that's not good. 10.
Wait, do you have an iPad? We can make the baby into an iPad baby.
Yeah, like 9.
Melon!
Cocoa
Do, do, do,
melon.
do.
10.
10, you can't even begin to understand what all this stuff does. There's all this weird shit.
Yeah, none of this makes sense
At
to
least
me.
you know whatever it is they're trying to do, it's at 60%, so you've gotten here before it's reached its conclusion.
Do you have something that can destroy this really easily, really fast?
Oh, actually.
Xavier just starts
The
rifling
mask.
around in his bag of holding.
Does the mask show
He pulls out a
anything or no?
grenade.
The crow
The
mask.
raven?
The raven.
No,
queen's
the
mask.
rabbit mask.
Oh.
As you flip the rabbit mask on, you would see this place is alight with making it look as if it's the constructed and repaired version. As you would see, currently instead of the tube, there is this large, dark purple, ominous-looking, like, spectral rabbit currently stood in the place of it, just as if it's asleep. Stood there.
There's a rabbit there.
I mean, yeah.
Slow blink.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Like we see that. It's.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Thank you, Jay. It's funny because like there is a fucking rabbit in there, but it's just all fucked up.
Unless someone has a different answer, I think I'm going to take an immediate solution.
Yeah, go for it. He'll step away from the console. Like,
I
I
am
agree.
going to caveman Unga Bunga this. I'm going to take my
Nice.
hand axe out. Those wires connecting to the machine that has the funny bar. Cut. The machine with the funny bar.
As you just start smashing and shattering everything you can get your hands on.
Wires cut. Tubes cleaved.
Yeah,
This
screw-
machine.
like he'll.
As you see this happening, you would watch as the figure inside judders and shakes awake. The corpse hands reaching out to claw and scratch at the window as it makes these grotesque, wheezed, gurgling noises.
It's
Can I
alive.
just... Can I just guiding bolt its head?
Two guiding bolt shatters, explodes the glass. As you would see, you've blown off a chunk of its head, but it is still trying to reach through the glass, screeching now. As it reaches up and grabs the upper and lower parts of the mask and peels it open, as you see the face underneath like barbs of metal through parts of it, as it just starts screaming.
I will. Like I'll. Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna point my my beam saber like in front of its face and then ignite it.
So everyone's just
I'm on
basically
fire.
opening up on this guy. Fire,
I'm just
beam, saber,
Yeah.
bolt.
I'm just
Fuck it.
kind of oxes, so I just adjust my aviators from the light.
Yeah, I had to double check. Sadly, I did not have a moonbeam readied, or I was just have fun in the tube, buddy.
Wait, I do! Hang on!
Oh, you do?
Oh shit.
As you carve through the head
You
with
do.
the beam saber, just twist, bit of magic, force out. Just this beam of light.
Yeah, he takes
everything.
a step back as soon as he starts casting Moonbeam. I'm like, okay.
Moonbeam, my beloved.
As it tears and burns away, you would watch as all that is left is this floating, dark, black glowing orb of light.
I'll take that.
Funny old man.
Why do you want that?
Radiant
No, you will
amateur.
not.
No. I'm not doing that again.
Wait.
You already
does it
have
look like
one
a
thing.
soul? Just making sure.
As you can put the mask on.
Yeah, I'll switch the masks.
As you switch the mask on, you would see countless souls, like children, clawing out from it, as this older man, body disfigured and scarred with burns, metal piercing through parts of their skin, seems to be holding, like, spectral chains keeping the children tethered to it. Like some awful lich.
Let me see if I can do something. And she
Don't
just like
eat
like
it.
the finger. I'm not gonna. She like you know like when people
You never
like,
know
they
with
do, like,
you.
the hand thing where they stick the hands together and like do like the twist that like hands backwards. Yeah. She's like that, doing walking up, going, okay, I got this guy.
Cracks
Don't worry
knuckles.
about it. she has no fucking idea what she's doing.
Of
I
course
got
not.
this. I got this, guys. Oh, okay,
I got
okay.
this.
Like, why wouldn't the like
I don't got this.
someone of the
I don't got
of the
it.
waving crane
I
like
got
no
it.
like not know what to do?
got it.
It's completely.
Can Shay try and like cut the chains? I don't know how, but like Wait, don't I have the? Was there scissors at one point? I remember scissors that I got, but I might be wrong on that.
Hmm?
No, I only think I only remember
Damn.
string.
Yeah, I think it was just strings.
You got
So
the
don't worry about it.
you
I'm
got the
being stupid.
thread and the.
Yeah.
The only other thing you
you're across
really...
there looking at this, just like.
The only other thing you really have is the Soul Anchor Dagger.
The dagger?
Yeah. You got it from the, current champion of the Raven Queen.
Oh, that is true. Can I use that to cut the chains, maybe?
You
What does
know
it
the
do?
Soul Anchor Dagger locks a soul.
Oh
in
yeah, it does,
place.
doesn't it?
It's like
Hang on.
Let's not
I
do
don't know.
that.
I don't want that.
I can contain it, probably like the others.
Yeah, but there's. I don't know if these guys want to be attached to this guy.
Well, unless someone has a way to be rid of
Hey, how's the other one
this
reacting?
Could I-
thing immediately.
Wait, how's the other one reacting?
Other one?
I'm gonna reach in my pocket, pull up the flask.
as you pull out the flask, you would see that the little ball of light to the rest of you is just violently bouncing against the glass. As Shiana, you would see that the mask of the spirit boy has twisted and deformed into a much angrier and scarier look as it's like clawing and trying to reach for.
Oh, you might want to let that go.
Why?
They're pissed.
Okay, then they're pissed, I guess, but...
Is
Is
it
that
does-
us?
Yeah, is it like
No, I think
does-
it's looking directly at this guy. Let them get their revenge,
I mean,
But if then they don't get the revenge and they're instead absorbed into that thing,
That's true.
Do you want to go find more fucking souls then?
Hmm. Could I? Decidious.
he
I don't know
he
if
just
this
opens
would
it,
count,
I
but
guess.
with my background, could I know about how to separate souls from situations similar to this?
You've never dealt with anything like a lich.
Yeah, no.
You've
Xavier
dealt with
Yeah, I thought
eldritch
not.
stuff. This is
Opens
like
it
a
up.
completely different ballpark. As you pop it out, you all would watch as the spirit just bounces out and fires directly at the other one. As the dark spirit hits the right white one, you would watch as they curl and like kind of mix and mingle. As you would all then hear the ground rumble. As you would see that the small fox spirit is now like attacking the old man spirit, but as it is, it's like screaming out. As you all hear this rumbling, all the cables in the room begin to slowly unwind and pull back and start spilling down into the ground.
that doesn't look good.
As you guys would watch as then the ground under the dark remnant bursts open as thousands of cables begin to coil and wrap around. As out of the ground, more of these white little spirits begin to apparate and just pop into the contained dark spirit. As the cables coil tighter and tighter, you would watch as just little spurts of brackish black ichor are like spraying out as a mist before it finally crushes fully. As then all the cables go lax and collapse. As you would watch as tons of small little white sprites begin drifting up and out of the floor. As to you, you would see countless children apparate in front of you. As one of the children, one wearing a Freddy mask, is going to hand you something.
Oh. Thank you.
As you take it, all of the spirits have finally faded out as the room bathes in this quiet, eerie silence. As you open your hand, you would see what they have given you is what looks to be a small key. It is made of like glowing white light.
Oh. I know what this does.
Do we see?
all
Do
see
we,
the
yeah,
key?
do we all see it?
Yeah, it's just this glowing key.
Have you tried licking it?
I could. Let me do it.
As you lick it, it tastes like nothing.
Do you sense nothing?
Nah, I tried. See, that's the first thing I've tried that gave me nothing back in return.
That is
Uh,
interesting.
hmm.
Is there a door
Oh, wait,
around
no,
here?
that's the piss
maybe?
cave. That's the wrong one.
What the fuck?
I was like, did someone start leaking? What the
The
fuck
piss
happened?
cave.
Sorry, there's one of the one of the ambiences called what is it? Cavern, and it's obviously supposed to be like a little trickle of water ebbing out of a rock, but it just sounds like somebody going for a piss.
The echo of someone pissing against the cave wall.
I wonder if that's how they recorded
It's
it.
Freddy. Freddy's pissing on us.
Fuck off!
Oh, much better.
Gotta leave
That's
some
Horrible.
a
salt.
good piece.
Absolutely. I have to change my oil.
I've got to go for a piss, superstar.
Super piss.
Nice job, super shit.
Right, well, I didn't see any chest or anything that key could unlock even. Have a look around, maybe?
We
Yeah.
can always start heading back. If there's anywhere that, you're going to use a key, it's probably the big trophy room we walked through.
I'll put the mask on just in case we see anything. The other one.
Right.
I switched the mask out again to the rabbit one.
As you switch the mask and put on the rabbit one, you would see that it does identify the key as a gift.
Oh.
Or the gift shop.
Does it just say a gift?
A gift.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, let's go then, I guess. We could walk towards head towards the trophy room, you said?
Yeah, looks like a trophy room.
As you guys make your way through the Pizzaplex, Freddy alongside you, as you guys end up going to the gift shop. As
The
you
trophy
guys,
room.
you guys are able trophy room. As you guys are able to nab some random knickknacks.
Lovely.
It seems that the
God.
key doesn't have any use here. And is definitely magical. So it doesn't seem to match the rest of this place.
Under two.
With
Okay.
nothing else to explore,
Messaging Xavier.
and no need to actually leave the place anymore, you guys would head back to the portal.
Ritual casting identify on the key then.
As you would see, it is the key of the restless spirits. This key can be used in one of two ways. It can be used to either both of the uses are one time. The key is destroyed upon usage in either way. It can be used as a token to basically protect someone from being killed. or it can be used to magically unlock a door, barrier, or barricade.
Ooh.
That sounds useful.
That's a cool little
And
trump
that key
card.
back. Keep that on you for now. I'll mull over the specifications for later.
Okay.
This glowing rip in the fabric of space and time isn't on my usual manifest.
Oh, you can see that. Okay.
This is our exit.
Oh, so the security key was useless.
Yeah, apparently.
I suppose.
We forgot. I think we forgot that we left this open.
We were trying to ascertain our surroundings. That was going to be hopefully beyond this building, but I suppose not. Do we want to bring along
Bring along what?
Are
A-
kidnapping? Kidnapping Fazbear?
Freddy,
a
do you want to
construct
join
that
us?
is a construct that's capable of learning common and
I mean-
possibly
I
much
can't
of
go with
anything
you.
That's
else.
pretty
Not only
useful.
do I work here at the Pizzaplex, I would not be able to recharge. So I would only be able to operate for about 2 hours before becoming unusable.
Ow.
And take a.
Good
How
point.
do you recharge?
One of the recharge stations around the Pizzaplex.
Just take one of those.
That's you may.
Um,
He shakes his head.
I'm
What if
I'm
you make
hopeful
one?
again.
I mean,
By the way, does
the
my
fact that
oh sorry.
the structural foundation of the place below, the area below this place is kind of kaput, and the fact there were now 2 murders that have taken place here may run this place underground, both figuratively and quite possibly literally.
Well, apparently it
Super
didn't the first
church?
time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that also there's, this is a super church. I could probably hide this no problem. Like most churches do.
That's true.
I doubt they'll miss him though.
His
They
face is
have-
everywhere.
But he's one iteration out of how many?
He reaches out, just puts a hand on your shoulder.
It's sometimes all right to say goodbye, friend.
No.
All I hope is that you'll remember me and have good
Aw.
times in the future.
Can we have a mask of yours so we can always remember you in our place?
Oh my god.
I mean, we were at the gift shop. We could have grabbed one.
We were just at the gift shop.
We
You
were
could've
just at the
grabbed one.
gift.
I run back, I grab a Freddy mask, and I run back.
There's only one thing Vamris has taken from the gift shop. Just the combination of his already skills with shooting out those vines, just one of those sticky, stretchy hands, just designed to look like Monty's hand.
Slappy
and
hands.
just-
It's like one of the really big ones as well, the one that's like that
Yeah.
large. So it's like you could smack someone in the face and it would just cover their entire front of their face.
Nice.
What kind of creature is Freddy considered?
Automaton.
Mhm.
Construct.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Can you show me what one of your recharge stations is?
Kind of points to the tube that's was in the room, not so far away.
That's the thing.
Xavier's gonna walk over to examine it a little. Find all the cables that are connected to this thing that do likely power it. Disconnect them.
God damn it,
He's just
you're
gonna-
so.
Hey,
I can't
no
let
one
you
said
take
no.
That. That is Fazbear Entertainment property. I technically shouldn't be allowing you to take stuff from the gift shop either, but
I mean, I've already taken one thing. What's the problem with others?
well, because those cost maybe $20 at most. This costs several thousand.
And?
Slaps your hand
What's
as
a
you try to
dollar?
disconnect cables.
Just go through your portal. You've got stuff to do on your end, don't you?
Get the fuck out of my realm. Move on with your life.
Don't ruin the moment.
I was gonna say I would have taken like a yo-yo gift shop.
I have a shirt and everything.
It's one of those ones that like light up.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Let's just keep
I guess
going.
no one wants to help me with this then.
No, I don't.
No, not really.
Not really.
He's just
No,
gonna,
it
like,
is.
just keeps like pushing you away from the charging station.
I could attempt an enhance ability and tackle him through the portal. But then we'd have just a pissed off 8-foot-tall automaton in the middle of the
If you
ship.
really want some part of me to take home with you, fine. He opens his chest plate. He's gonna reach inside, and you hear some like clicking and chunking as he pulls out a piece and offers it to you.
Oh my god.
Did he pull out?
It's,
What the fuck?
it's just the extra screw that they secure in there in case something happens.
No, it's like a squarish device with a bunch of cables attached to it.
This is my core inhibition chip. I am free.
I am now free.
Thank you.
I've become a person.
As he tries to speak, you just now hear like static and clicking noises as he waves goodbye.
Oh,
I.e., that's the DM going,
his voice.
"Go, will you
Get the
leave
fuck
alone?"
out.
Fucking go, please. Oh my god, get out. Get
We knew
out.
one person would be
Hey,
trying
Bruno.
this, but I didn't think he would.
Hey, Bruno, you want a new voice?
Hi, superstar.
Hello,
You can give it to fucking. Oh, you can give it to Grog.
At least maybe he'll say something else in Grog.
Or he's only gonna say
Superstar.
it with Fazbear's voice.
Grog.
Grog!
And Xavier walks through the portal.
As each of you walk through the portal, one after the other, Freddy gives his like last wave goodbye as Xavier slides the portal closed.
You're so persistent, holy shit.
Well, that was a shit day. I'm gonna go take a nap.
That was a great day.
You didn't have to play an alligator.
Okay.
You walk so.
I had to deal with a chicken. Right?
Did you?
Alright.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it kind of pecked me, and then I kind of ran. It was eating all the trash in the kitchen. It's kind of disgusting.
Maybe you didn't join her.
I'm not a raccoon.
She only licks random things. She only licks random things. She
I
doesn't
only-
eat them.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
come on, you should know me by
She
now.
has standards.
I wouldn't go that far.
He has
She's eaten random things before.
probably.
That
Yeah,
means
I'll
she eats a lich soul on the daily. I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, at least they had a taste to them, alright?
Oh my god.
I mean, if we really go into that conversation, you're licking it, meaning you're tasting it, meaning you're taking some parts of it into your body. Well, technically you are
Exactly.
eating whatever you lick.
I am what I lick.
Oh god.
So you're nothing now, I suppose.
so he takes.
So,
So,
as
I'd
you
like to move
guys
on with my
are
story.
able to rest and relax. It's going to be 2 days of travel northwest as you guys are heading for the small, secluded island off on its own. One that isn't on regular maps.
my god.
Only knows
Is there anything
I
you
sure
guys
love
want to
islands
do
that aren't on maps.
during that time?
I go back to working on my thing.
Give us an intelligence. Actually, no. Give us a tinker's check.
Understood.
I'm
Because
just...
you are so close to it being done, so depending on how the roll goes, I might just let you have it early.
That is an 8 flat. Tinker check. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So I will say, through hard work and just powering through, you have managed to just complete it upon arriving.
Cool.
Good shit.
Vamris, anything you are doing for 2 days?
He's just gonna stick with his studies. Like, okay, how do I take care of?
Animal
I guess the-
handling check.
Of course, luck had to ruin it. Nat 1. It's like, okay, let's
You
see.
get the absolute shit kicked out of you by a certain bicorn.
No, you're supposed to. You're
Couple
supposed
bros
to.
were-
It says the one with the horn is. I'm supposed to do nice things to you, right? That's what it says to.
Proceeds to stomp the shit out of Vamris.
Hey, Vamos,
Hey,
hey, Vamos, I want...
First
oh,
person to
it
get
probably-
mauled by a horse.
It probably started off as a. Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Okay, fuck it. The book's not doing it. Back to the tried and true.
another
We're just gonna
wrestling match
fight night in
happens.
When he goes down to check on Vamos, like, sees this happen, like, walks backwards, back up the
Right.
stairs.
Turns
Just-
around and walks away.
Going back.
Hey, Vamris, what's going on down here? Vamris suplexing.
Larry, no!
Yeah,
Uh,
okay.
No, it's you getting suplexed by the bicorn.
It's both ways. Suplex. Okay, well, he stands up faster.
Well, it's that
No,
fucking...
it's like a two leaping drop kick. That's what Larry
It's that meme with, like, with Mo and,
Watch
like,
out,
Bernie,
watch out, watch out.
where Mo throws out Bernie and Bernie appears right behind him.
Taldrin, what have you been up to for the 2 days?
Caldron is going to do more reading and checking on his unborn goober.
Okay.
His goober.
Intelligence check as you are reading along.
Yep. Yeah.
He's a smart boy.
Intelligence.
Smart boy.
Smart boy.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
a
know about that.
14.
14.
My little omelet.
As you check on the egg, it's still going along pretty well. It's still slowly growing, slowly getting there as you're keeping it under pretty good conditions. As you sit and read, you would find some more details about how to raise both of them to, like, the two separate races or species.
Mhm.
As you're starting to get a bit more of an understanding of how you would be able to care for this thing. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect because it is like a mix of the races, but you're getting a better understanding of how each one acts. So in concept,
Trying to
you're
like
starting to get a
see
better
what he
picture.
does, and I don't know what he's doing. Type shit.
Yeah, you'll be able to look at him and be like, oh, he's doing this, which is like, like an owl, like an owlbear, so I should do this. Okay. Sai, what have you been doing for the 2 days?
Okay, so past 2 days, he's been walking around with why am I blanking on his name? Give me a second. Jig. He's been walking around with Jig, like while he was doing, like, trying to get to know him better.
Mm-hmm.
Like he will give him alcohol, after like the conversation, he would give him alcohol, but like he's just trying to get to know him better so that we can work together better. Other than that, other than checking on being on deck to make sure that everything is going well, he's frequently checking with Rotom, seeing how she's doing. Like what?
Oh,
she...
Rotom, Rotom's doing fine. Rotom much better now.
Okay. Sai, what have you been doing for the 2 days?
Rotom, Rotom doing fine. Rotom much better now.
we're heading back to Buffa Kalise. Is there is there anywhere you want to go? Do you wish to stay with us? Like just asking genuine questions. Like, is there a place that like you can go, or is would you want some help?
All my stuff's gone. I still have my bees, but I don't really have anywhere to trade now, so not really.
Okay. Well, I'll have to discuss it with everyone else, but we could take you to there's two places that we do know that could probably take you in. One of them probably won't be good for your bees, and he'll explain that he is a lord of Luloi, and that he could give you sanctuary, but it's probably not gonna be good for the bees. Or he can see he can.
Too hot of a place, not
Yeah.
enough water. Probably
Yeah.
not good for bees.
Yeah, and then he'll note about why am I Saisa? He can't guarantee, but he knows people there. And the third option is she could travel with us and sell her honey on the ship, because we do frequent towns. And there are
You ask them, I think about it.
yeah, we have a place for in the manor we have places that you could keep your bees, and we do frequent a lot of different spots, so you could set up places to sell your stuff.
Tom will have to think about it.
Yeah, the one condition is 5% for us.
Ah, that's fair. How much? 5%?
You have to sit and explain to her how much it would actually be.
Yeah.
As Sharona, is there anything you are doing for the 2 days?
I'm teaching the dragon more words.
Teach
No
me
swear
to
words,
swear.
but basic stuff.
Teaching with more swear.
Give us a charisma.
Oh,
That's a flat 19 right now. Give me a second. Oh, that's okay.
Hey yo.
Okay, I got it back. Charisma
We teach babies skibbity.
21.
21. Okay. Roll us a d4, please.
is Cocomelon on the fucking tablet?
2.
I'm pretty sure that my past thing had a kid.
Okay, roll us a d20.
Jesus Christ.
They're on
Okay.
roll tables now.
I do. I have 4
19
different
again.
roll tables.
Johnny.
19.
Another jerk.
Okay, so do you want to know what word baby has ended
Yes.
up learning?
Oh
I
no.
want to know what babies learn.
Yeah! Thief!
Thief.
Oh.
Shouts it, accuses people of it whenever something they've lost happens.
Oh no.
Or if somebody takes something that they want.
Where did they learn this?
But the terrible combination. Thief! Thief!
Boom.
Runs into a different room. Boom!
Boom!
Boom.
God damn it.
So cute.
God.
I'm just curious about this. Do I have a kids app on the tablet?
Just roll a d20.
So
Well, G20. I'm just curious. I'm not gonna use it, but I'm just
Please.
curious.
I'm not gonna use it, but
Nope. That's a 4.
4?
it's Kokomo.
Yes.
God damn
It's
it.
a very
lower roll
brightly
means
coloured
yes, there is.
bubble pop sort of game.
Oh,
damn
God,
And as
not
you
one
click
of
it on, it
those.
has this awful, really shitly recorded,
Yes.
music sort of shit.
How do
and
I-
every time a balloon
How do I
pops, it's like,
uninstall? How do I uninstall?
How do I get rid of this?
How do I
The baby
uninstall?
hears the music and immediately is like,
want, give me, give it to me. Thief, thief, thief.
Give me the
He
game.
says it. He says it if anyone has something he wants as well.
Yeah.
Puts it away.
Mama
So as you
thief.
guys, Mom thief, Mom thief. As the days pass, you guys would eventually arrive. As you guys are now floating downwards towards these 3 small islands, all kind of connected together by thin little land bridges. As you guys would be able to land down onto one of these little side islands off of the main larger one. As you land down, there is this nice sweet smell in the air, and the island itself doesn't look that big. You know, you can see the other island, you can see the smaller one off, but the main island is just covered with thick jungle trees. And there is that sweet smell echoing off them.
Is this sweet smell familiar at all? Like, is this a does this kind of smell like the slime?
No. Give us, I would say, Vamris, Sai, and Shay, you guys can give us history checks to see if you recognize the smell.
Fuck me, man.
18.
I mean,
Don't start dice, man.
History, you said? Just
Yes.
100%. Okay. 15 for me.
15. Okay, so Vamris and Shiana, both of you recognize the smell of amber and tree sap.
Leave it to the druids. Go. Oh, that's tree sap.
Do you smell that? I smell.
Maple
No.
syrup.
No, I have no idea what that. I don't know what that smells like.
Well, now you do.
Yeah, I
Tree sap,
got. Yeah, I got. I think at most I got an 8. At the very least, it's an 8. At most, it's a fucking 10. I can't read my shit right now. This was when it's +2, so I plus 2 more. Sorry, it's a 10.
Oh, yeah. No, you sat there doing that thing, I was like, smells familiar. Smells nice there. As you guys land and moor the ship off of the main island, yeah, it's just that smell, the thick jungle, small island ahead. It looks like it would take maybe not even half a day to walk from one end of the islands to the other.
Okay. I'm gonna do some unattuning and reattuning them in the meantime.
Lucas. Oh. Yeah, Lucas will like pull out his box and see if there's any like reaction, like as he's walking.
As you pull out the box, which has been kind of shivering and shaking in excitement as you've reached this time, unlike prior, where you've kind of had a pull in a direction, it kind of is jiggling in different directions, like it doesn't know where it is exactly. Just that it's near.
Underground? Huh.
As you guys depart and cross the land bridge, one of you will need to lead the party through this dense, amber-covered island. As there are amber deposits like all over the place from the trees around here, making like large sections of really pretty orange glass like all over the place, like rocks.
I guess.
It would be either you two, because I'm pretty sure all 3 of us have like really bad like survival like wisdom checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a,
It'll be one of you two.
I got a
Vambra's gonna
plus
do it,
6
yeah.
survival.
I'm happy with Vambra's doing it.
24.
As you lead them through the jungle, it takes you guys about half the day of searching. But Vamris, you at one point you kind of stop the group as you checking the area. As you would see that there are recent tracks. As you kind of follow like broken twigs and branches and moving across, the rest of you are kind of looking at this like, well, I'm not seeing much, except for probably Shiana, who notices like a few things once they've been picked up by Vamris. Vamris, you lead them through to a small clearing at the center of the island, the northern end of the island, where you would all find at the center, covered in like grass, roots, and all of this, is a large stone dais with an amber-colored gem embedded at the center.
Huh.
The dais itself is around 60 feet across and has ancient runes carved all the way around it in the circles that make up the dais's circumference.
Are the runes like actual runes, or are they like languages? They're like a language. Like I'm trying to tell if these are magical runes or like language, or like written language.
It is a language you probably would not know. Give us a Arcana check, or an Arcana check.
Can I send as well, or just look at
Actually, with your background, yes, you
Ooh,
can.
I wanna. Ooh.
Could I, with my proficiency of
Can we
Arcana?
all basically, if we want to?
It's
I don't know
a
if it would work.
It's a rare language. This one.
Arcana check?
Yeah, I have a high doubt that I would get it.
My
I don't even know if I have a chance.
I'll try. I'll throw my bone in.
I'll try, but I don't know if this.
Taldrin, you don't even.
Yeah,
have
no,
any
there would be no idea,
my-
right?
completely different realms.
Exactly,
I don't-
like that's what I was thinking. Like there was no way.
my
There's
my
no
uncle and my
fucking
mom
way.
The
explored
only
runes.
reason
They've told
the
me
only
stuff.
The only reason these two have a chance is because of background.
Mm, I
Nerds.
see. Understood.
And Shiana has a
Goobers.
slim chance because of her background.
Oh,
Because of
shit,
so
what
curious
language
what the
she
language is.
knows.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm
Bro's
gonna
looking
laugh
at it
it
like,
actually
what the fuck
something
is
I
that?
already know. So.
Okay, who wants to go first?
What was it? Was it history or was it intelligence? Which one was it?
Yes, wait.
Arcana.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, Arcana?
Arcana.
Arcana.
Okay. Oh, I got a 14, so.
Let me double check.
Let me
Let me bring
check
up my thing because
through.
I need to double check to see how much exactly I have.
I got
a
a
language you recognize, Shiana.
I got an extremely good roll. I got a 31.
Ooh.
Jeez, damn, son.
I got a 19 roll
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
with my Arcana and my Flash of Genius 31.
Okay, I only got a 27. I got a nat 20.
You two, Red Room a second.
Or back
Hold on, I
around.
have to bring my. I need to bring my stream with me.
Get your stream over here.
They're over here. They can
okay.
hear.
So, the language is that of Anis, or Anisian. It's primarily known to be used by hags.
I see.
Hmm.
I would say with the rolls you've got, you've even been able to pick out a few words. Nightmare, dream, slumber, peace are some of the words you've managed to kind of pluck from the random bits. But that's like the most you know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Like you
the
guys
most.
do not have an understanding of the language. You've just recognized some words.
Anis, Anisian, a language primarily used by hags, and
But
we've
not primarily,
managed
it is
to.
the language of the hags.
I will change that to is then.
And it's actual language, which means I can cast a spell for this.
It's essentially this is essentially like thieves' cant for
For
hags.
hags.
Mm. And we picked out the words for nightmare, dream, slumber, and peace.
Yes.
Is that listed in that exact order? It kind of like
No,
based
it's
on that
like
order,
you
or
can't tell where the beginning or end is because it's like a
Mm.
set of circles.
Okay, gotcha. Is it just the language there? There aren't any depictions or anything?
No, it's just the Anisian language.
I have something, but I'm gonna wait for us to go back.
Yeah,
Because there's
that's
something.
pretty much it.
All right.
I brought a knife to a gunfight. What would you
No.
So-
Hmm.
So realizing it's an actual language and conveying this to Xavier, the other smart guy, he will take out a card that has a book on it and cast comprehend languages. And he will start filling out the words that he doesn't know. Start touching and trying to read the words he doesn't know.
I'd suggest being wary of utilizing magic like that against runes like this,
That
especially with the origin that
that's
they
fair.
are likely from. Just be cautious with your.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cast anything else. I'm
Search.
just the comprehend languages.
For context, at least, for the rest of you, the runic descriptions of this stone
Sir,
are
sorry. Continue. I'll read it
are
afterwards.
from a. It is from a. I wouldn't say it's ancient per se. I've only known one or two other people at the Mages College during my time at have invested in the nature of this language. It is known as Anisian, or Anis, whatever term you deign to use. It is one primarily used by that of hags. Some of the phrases that Lucas and I managed to pick out from it were nightmare, dream, slumber, and peace.
That doesn't sound concerning at all.
When isn't something concerning?
It's magic. It's always concerning.
Sure.
And hags.
Either this means that, well, obviously a hag likely used this here, or possibly there's a hag on this island itself. Though I'm unsure. Never mind.
I know what a hag is.
History check.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know if the island would have hags, considering.
How bad your island is?
Yeah.
They're probably just people who live in your village.
Honestly.
we just call them old lady. We just call them
Honestly.
grandma.
Yeah, that was grandma. Yeah, at 10. No. I don't
I don't
know.
think you've ever heard anyone referred. Well, you've heard to people be referred to as hags, usually those of older age, but you've never referred to like a creature called a hag.
What's a hag?
Hags are normally, it's more of a title than anything.
But they're
Ones
just
that
old women?
delve into more of the mystics of witchcraft, if I remember correctly.
I see.
More ancient knowledge, or curses, or something of that nature.
Am I...
It's
I
not something
sent you
that's...
the dais right up.
Alright.
It's not something I would recommend anyone messing with, without knowing
Understood.
the consequences of it. Hags can be very vindictive.
That politely traveler for
No.
the veil grows.
I can't hear you, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I'm still reading it. Step lightly, traveler, for here the veil grows thin. Beyond this place lies not land, but longing, a city born of primordial genie's dream, and shape in nightmare's king's in the nightmare king's slumber. Lay down the burden of wakefulness. Let your thoughts drift. Sorry. Let your thoughts drift like leaves on the wind. In sleep, all doors open. In peace, all names are forgotten. Close your eyes, if only to breathe. Let the dream remember you. He wrote that down, and he would step away from step away from the dais before relaying this to everyone else.
I've pasted it into the group thing. Now it's been written down and stated.
Mm-hmm.
Primordial genie's dream. The Nightmare King's slumber. So this place, either this place acts as a place that may be intuitively connected to the Feywilds. Not
Oh shit.
Not like a direct connection to the Feywilds, but maybe something born
No,
of
I
its
get that.
existence.
Hmm.
Especially with the Nightmare King's mention. Or be another plane of existence or realm that is currently shadowed under this field of amber. And the only way to access it is to lay down the burdens of wakefulness and enter a thoughtless, dreamless sleep. Something that is here, something that is not here. Do you feel one of the trinkets of your genies by chance, Lucas?
Yeah, he will go back to looking at his box. Being like,
As you pull out the box, it is like kind of jiggling.
it's been pulling in different directions. Not really sure where it is.
Normally those things are attracted to each other, right?
Normally, this box is attracted to everything else. Yes.
So it's trying to access something that is here, but at the same time is not here.
That's what I'm guessing as well. Yeah.
The last step of it seems, the last line seems pretty straightforward. Close your eyes, if only for a breath. Let the dream remember you. It sounds like all you have to do is... he's going to close his eyes and just kind of...
As you sit and do that, nothing happens.
No. Fair enough.
As you hear a kind of laughing sound from the tree.
What?
As you kind of look up, you see there's like a toucan currently sat on one of the branches looking down at you.
Do those things laugh?
I don't know. Do they?
I don't know animals.
Neither do I. I mean, not from here, at least.
Those
No,
things
not
laugh?
really. Toucans don't laugh.
Not unless they're of a certain affiliation or influence.
Like
I-
a fae.
Oh.
Or hag.
But the toucan just seems to be watching you.
I can always ask it.
I will actually make sure at this point I'll be stepping on the dais, like looking around, like looking at the thing.
As you look around, yeah, there's all the text on the different rings of it, and the amber gem at its center. The gem at its center has obviously been like carved and is placed. It's kind of like a plumb bob, so like the thing that's above a Sim's head. It's kind of that shape with half of it slid into a recess in the dais. So it's just like a little point of this amber gem poking out.
You will.
I'm gonna ritual cast Speak with Animals. You keep doing what you're doing. I'm just gonna be...
You will kind of. Like, do I? This is probably very dumb, but he's gonna touch the amber that's there.
As you touch the amber gem, yeah, cold, smooth.
Okay. And then he will kind of close his eyes, try to make everything blank as he tries to take some deep breaths. If
As
anything
you calm
happens.
yourself, let everything wash away. Nothing happens except for the toucan kind of laughs a little again. As you would just hear the toucan going, ha 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 ha.
Alright, what's so funny up there?
Just seeing you guys doing this. Real funny.
Well, it's the first time we've seen it, so if you have any tips or tricks, we're all ears.
Well, other folks that came here, they made their hands glow on the gem first.
And scroll.
I met their
Then they all
hands
laid
glow.
down and vanished.
Who made their hands glowed, laid down, disappeared.
Yeah.
Huh. Odd. Strange.
Happens every now and again. People come here, do that, never see him again.
Oh, the never seeing them again is kind of an important part, yeah. Oh, well, thanks for the info, I guess.
No problem.
Probably gonna be sitting around screwing with this thing for a bit, so.
Got anything to eat?
Oh, let me see. At best, I might have like, unless I trek all the way back to the ship. At best, I might have like a dried piece of fruit. So.
As they're just gonna like catch it in their beak, as they're gonna happily eat it, as he's then just gonna fly down and land on your shoulder.
You're my owner now.
Well, according to him, what they did was some people came over, placed their hands on the gym, their hands glowed, or made their hands glow somehow, laid down, and then they disappeared. However, he also hasn't seen anyone who's done that come back.
Oh boy. Lucas will put both of his hands onto the thing, see if there's anything happens. Nothing?
Nah, he's doing it wrong. He needs to make his hands glow.
It says you need to make your hands glow somehow.
Like, he looks at his hands. Like, how the heck am I supposed to make?
I don't know. You said hags. They disappeared. Probably cast a spell, cantrip, something.
I can make my hand. Vision does do that.
As you cast Prestidigitate while touching the gem, you would feel this pull as your hands briefly glow, but nothing. You don't actually properly cast the spell, as the gem seemingly absorbs it. As you would see the gem kind of like glow briefly and then dim back out.
Oh, I see.
You have to channel magic into it.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. I mean, he did say it was a group who did it, so, you know, maybe we just need more people.
You guys want to try it?
There's only one way to.
The never coming
Yeah,
back
through
part
this.
is pretty concerning.
Yeah,
but, I guess,
that-
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think anyone could at least hold me back.
I mean, I feel like
That's
we
true. We
came
do
back
have
from.
you.
I mean, I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
we
true.
came back from worse.
Yeah, probably.
Puts his hands like onto the thing, waiting for everyone else,
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Tentatively.
and he will start trying to he'll pull out a card and start channeling mana into the crystal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how much are you guys feeding into this?
First test, I think I'm just gonna druid craft, like, just, let's see what,
Cantrip
you know.
level.
Cantrip
Yeah,
levels.
cantrip level.
Cantrip.
Like to be
Mhm.
safe, cantrip level.
Yeah.
As you all push cantrips into this, you would watch as it glows a little bit more each time, and then dims back out.
Okay.
Need
I
some
have
more magic.
expendable. Yeah, I have expendable spells, so let me.
I
Follow
do,
them.
but like I'm
Just
worried
realized
about this.
Sure.
Nah, like I said,
It'll be fine.
I have expendable ones, so I can't cast at the level. I will upcast. Put in one of my third level spell slots.
Okay, so we have a third level.
I.
I'll be third level.
Okay.
2 third levels.
I don't know if I'm gonna
think
get.
I only have like 1 level stuff.
So. One level.
I'm gonna continue with the cantrip. Cause I
7.
so I don't waste it.
Cantrip.
cantrip.
And I will do a level. You guys have done level. Two of you
Oh.
done level 3, right?
That is true. Anything you cast does auto upcast, doesn't it?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. I'll probably do a level 2, but it'll be upcasted level 3 with enhanced ability. So.
Just as you cast that last bit, as you would see the thing glowing brighter and brighter and brighter, Shiana pumps in her magic, and it just manages to push it the rest of the way until the light's hitting the edges of the gem. As the gem lifts up out of the dais and begins floating there, kind of illuminating the dais in this nice, kind of nightlight, spangled, embery colours that dance across its surface.
Alright, well. You heard the toucan. Might as
Just
well lay down.
now.
Is the toucan joining us?
I
Can't
don't know, it's up
believe-
to him.
But I'm going to be doing this.
I don't know what's on the other side. Good luck. Kind of bops your snout with his beak and then flies up back to his tree.
And start sitting down against something to slumber, I suppose.
Yeah.
I will.
So,
Like, bring
with
out
heavy
Lupine?
hesitation.
I'll bring out Lupine and ask if she.
God fucking damn it.
You fucking.
Oh my
dog.
god.
God.
Oh my
no.
god.
No.
You're a menace.
You shouldn't have let me into the FNAF universe,
Disgusting.
simple as.
We shouldn't.
It's perfect.
horrible.
It's perfect.
What I was gonna say was, I'd bring out Lupine and ask her if she wants to join us on this. Because I don't know if I can bring her into this one.
Doesn't matter where we go. I can probably just go to you. But yeah, sure. Why not, eh?
All right. Like, bring her. Like, tell her to put her hand onto the thing, and then he will kind of lay down.
As you lay down, each of you, one after the other, as you all close your eyes, you hear the sounds of the jungle around you fade away into nothing. As there is nothing but silence. As each of you hold your breath. Before eventually you all open your eyes, and you guys would find yourselves in a completely different place.
Oh
Okay,
no.
this doesn't look like a
Oh,
place where
goody.
Genie would be.
I'm just gonna lower the darkness on there just so it's a bit easier to see on the stream. There we go. As each of you awaken in this on this similar dais, but there is no gem or jewel, and there are these large concurrent rings that are slowing to a stop above you. As you would see, as you each get up, a whole city spanning out into the distance upon these floating rocks in the middle of what looks like a star field. Shooting stars are just idly like whizzing by every now and again.
That game's okay. Yeah, this doesn't not what I thought Genie City would look like.
Well, it did say Genie's dream.
A primordial genie's dream.
City born part of a primary genie. That's
Shaped
yeah.
in the Nightmare
That was
King's
shaped
slumber.
in the Nightmare King's slumber.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I
Shiana,
kind of hate
history
this.
check. It is an advantage because this is to do with archfey things.
Oh no. Natural 20 for that.
Nice.
You know exactly where this place is. Well, not the city, but you recognize these stars in the sky. This is the Nightmare King's dream. This is the only way to talk to the Nightmare King when he's not awake. Usually you would go to his domain, and if you fall asleep there, you enter the Nightmare King's dream. It's like the Feywilds, but instead of the sun being at, dusk, it's night. As in the same time at night, with the moon in place of the sun and stars all above. But this is far away from where the Feywilds is, inside his dream. Like a secret part of his dream, hidden away.
I will explain that to the team.
Oh, lovely. Well,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Nightmare King's slumber.
That kind of explains a lot with, with
Sissy
bad
born
that's
of
mentioned.
primordial genius
King.
dream.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that explains why I just want to go here.
Well, if it's here, then it's here. Then, maybe we can get some answers as
I wonder
well.
if this
I don't
place
know.
is born of a grand wish or something of similar sort.
What do you mean?
As you see out around kind of here, you would see people
Like normal people?
kind of looking across. You would see some people that look normal, others though look kind of spectral, humanoid in shape, but seemingly made of like starlight.
Are they looking at us, or are they just walking by?
Oh, there's people like some people that are walking by, but others are staring and looking.
Just act natural.
As you wave, you would see what looks like to be a dwarf just.
Right. Let's see what's around, I suppose.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Keep that box on you, just in...
Where else would I
So-
put it? Like you looked at you just dumbfounded by the question. Like you just walk looking at his box.
What the hell, man?
What do you mean? Where else would I have? Anyways. He will.
Xavier
Yeah.
kind of just frowns at that and just starts moving on.
As you guys move
Oh,
through the
man.
bridge, as you reach here, you would see an elven person who looks almost like he's halfway to becoming one of those starlight silhouette sort of people. His skin is borderline translucent with starlight kind of peeking through it. As the elven man kind of smiles and gives you a bow. Ah, welcome new residents. It's so nice to see new faces. I know you've probably been waiting some time to get here, but you have any need to fear anymore. Welcome to Meridriel.
Midriel?
Meridriel.
Midriel. What? Oh.
He looks very confused. Like what?
Shall we get you through to the entry hall? We need to get you welcomed after all.
What do you mean by welcome? Like, what happened? What entails there?
Ah, yes. Makes sense. It's your first time here. Well, since you have, come here for your own reasons, like many who wish to escape the burdens of their old lives, or like myself, running from unwanted attention, you've made your way here to Meridriel, as he starts walking and motions you to follow. The city here is a welcoming beacon for those lost from the mundanities of the horrors of life. You have come here to a place of peace and prosperity, where the only cost is just a little bit of yourself every day.
Oh.
as he leads you through into this building to the side here. As you enter in, you would see there are some tables set off to the side and a pew at the back. As he walks up to the pew, but let us introduce ourselves, and I will get you written down into the Book of Greetings. My name is Lorenthe Voss. I'm also given the title of the Porcelain Counselor. I'm here to welcome and greet folks as yourself, as well as help those that are having troubles with adjusting to their new lives. There
Right.
are some things for you to fill out. But once done, you will be free to get changed and be welcomed into the city.
I'm looking at my box. Is there anything going? Is there any movement?
Your box no
Silent?
longer moving at all.
That's not good.
Just a quick question, but what happens if we don't want to be in the books?
Well, you have to be in the books. All citizens of Meridria are.
We're not citizens.
We're not planning to stay.
Technically, you can't really put my name down in a
Of
book.
course. Yes. Right. Well, then you all stay here. I'll be right back. As he's going to bow and nod, as he's then going to quickly start making his
Could
way
I
to the
detect
door.
thoughts him as he's walking away?
Yeah, I was gonna. that too.
You can, yes. Is it just, are you doing just the blanket, like their and like current emotional state, or are you going to try to
Yeah.
delve deeper?
Right now, I'm trying to just do the basic, like, let's see what he's actually thinking as he's
Worry
walking away.
and panic.
Ah, okay. I will inform the team then.
He's panicking.
Seems
It's
like-
not.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
Truly
the
don't
door.
think we
I'll
should
give you-
really stick around
Yeah,
here.
I don't think we should stick around here.
Yeah, I don't think we should
No.
lose a piece of myself every day. No, fuck.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good.
Apparently
I'm
you can't really
fine.
write my
I'm
name in a
okay.
book.
I'm kind of done with having me messed with.
Yeah.
They
We
said
could just walk out.
change. But they said change instead. Maybe we can get some whatever people wear around here to blend in a little. Or not sticking out like sore
I
thumbs.
guess.
At least as a
Yeah, could be.
precaution.
So what's the plan?
Ooh, actually, I might have an idea, but it might be really
Mm.
risky. We get our outfits, I could charm him and say that we've already signed the books and everything.
Assuming he hasn't already informed anyone else of our presence,
True.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
which he's likely can't do so already.
Wait,
Expecting like guards any minute, to be honest.
We should he's kind of like moving towards the door, like trying to peek out, seeing if there's like what's the movement.
He only just left a moment ago, so as you peek out the door, he's still walking down the steps out of the building.
Do we
He-
just leave?
we could end up doing conflict, and I don't think that's a good idea, especially in the Nightmare King's realm. This is his
Yeah.
dream. He could do anything he wants here.
But from what you stated, it doesn't exactly look like he may be aware of this place.
Did it said that he's not aware of this place, or is it because you said that we can?
It seems
this is
to
like the
be a
place that we
hidden
could be
part of his dream.
Oh,
The Nightmare King usually has authority over everything, like
okay.
in his domain. Honestly, thinking about it, the only creatures that would be able to make something like this that the Nightmare King wouldn't know about would be something with a lot of power.
Oh
Like
god.
something that has enough power to be able to hide themselves from the god of the Archfey.
We should not be here.
I agree.
Let's see if we can find any outfits to don at least. If not, then we'll stick to.
So one of you give us an investigation at advantage
Yeah.
as you're being assisted, as everyone kind of starts looking around at things. Sai, you still sticking by the door?
Yeah, I'm sticking by the door, looking like keeping an eye out, like basically being like watchman. Look at the lookout. That's what the
You would have watched as the counselor would have headed into this building.
Yeah, he would relay that to everyone. Like, okay, he went into the building right in front of us.
17.
As you guys search around, you would find a box, like a trunk chest, and inside are a bunch of different tunics, shirts, jackets, cloaks, robes, dresses. All of them have a similar style to the counselor and the other people you have seen so far. Really nice blues and golds. Kind of like this color scheme here.
Like something he's gonna check real quick. He's gonna jump in the air and see if he can pop his flight.
As you pop your flight, as you do, it goes solid, like way better than usual. Like it's empowered
shit.
here.
Yeah. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. This is weird. This is really weird. You will keep it like barely touching the not even touching the floor. But like he's like, okay. He's gonna relay this to everyone. Like, yeah, I feel empowered here.
As in this place, your flight doesn't have an end limit.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. I mean, I guess
Okay.
his dream does kind of also look like space.
Oh wait, hang on. If that's the case, then
I mean, is it just you or is it all of us? I wonder.
As for the process of this, Sai, all your spells are like Shiana's, automatically counted as upcasted by 1.
Oh gosh.
oh no.
Yeah.
Spells that usually have a time limit. Spells that usually have a time limit do not have a time limit anymore.
Yeah, my flight only lasts for 10 minutes. Do I have a count? Do I still have the count? Like, because normally I'm only
You
limited
still
to
have,
5.
like your slots, but
No. So like yeah.
Oh, you
Okay.
mean your counts?
So
the amount
like,
of times you can use it.
Yeah.
The amount of times you can use it, that is also indefinite.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Holy shit.
So yeah, the
Seeing that, do I feel anything different here?
Sai, the powerful
no.
magic man.
You feel as you were.
Casting Produce Flame in my hand, cantrip.
Yep, just the same.
That makes a bit more sense. Remember, this was conjured by... Oh, this was based on a primordial genie's dream or something. And
That's
given
true.
your patron is genie-esque, it would make
Is a
a
genie.
bit more sense. With one of your trinkets possibly being here as well, it could be intrinsically tied to their power.
Should we get the clothes and get going? Because he could come back.
Yes, please.
Yes.
yeah, pass that over.
Okay.
As you hand the clothes, you guys would exit the building. Which direction are you going? You can go this way, that way, or that way?
It's gonna be up.
Can we go around behind the building, like the opposite way the guy went?
So the guy went this. Like he would point
Yeah.
out that the guy went this way into the.
Yeah. And then.
Yeah. So essentially, you have southwest, south, southeast as directions you can go. So you guys thinking southeast?
Yeah, I'm thinking
I guess so.
southeast.
Okay.
Southeast.
So as you guys head on across southeast, you would see there are definitely some people that kind of are looking at you, but plenty of them just kind of give you like smiles, little waves, things like that.
What is like? How are generally people acting? Like, if they don't even notice us, how are they? How are they? How are they acting?
Well, you see, some people seem to be going about like a day to day, like nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
As you guys even end up passing by what appears to be a knight. As I just activate the next scene, I can actually show you what the knights look like because I do have them prepped.
Hmm.
As you would see,
They're in heavy armor.
Some of these knights just kind of idly patrolling as a few of them look to you, as they would then see the robes in your arms, and they'd give you like a little bit of a nod as they're walking along. As you guys move your way along, you would see that you've arrived to this small section here. Far enough away from where that man was, you doubt they will find you again. As you would see one lone wooden building in comparison to all of the stone ones of the rest, as it appears to be some sort of inn.
Are you like? Should we try this one?
That's
Guess.
I mean, sure, I
Convenient.
guess.
As you head up to the inn, you would see that it is called the Mirrored Thirst. As you enter in, the place is nice and welcoming. There is this generally like welcoming atmosphere, as a few people even like raise some mugs as you hear some people go, "Newcomers, hey, welcome!" As you would see behind the counter, I'll just zoom in and bring it in, as you guys are now here. As you would see behind the counter here, there is a Dragonborn currently sat. Gives you a smile and a wave. You would see looks like he was once Dragonborn, kind of similar build, but a little bit more rotund than Vamris. Kind of like, you know, like powerlifters, how they get a bit of a gut.
Hmm.
Kind of has that sort of build. As he's happily welcoming you in. As you would see, the place is hustled and bustled. But the Dragonborn, as I was previously saying, you would see that he has now gotten this like kind of crystalline, almost glass-like sections that have been growing where his scales would have been. Like he's slowly changing.
Right.
Welcome, welcome. It's nice to see some new faces. It's been some time. Welcome to the Mirrored Rest. My name's Jakzari. I'm the owner and proprietor. Looking for drinks? A room?
Maybe some information if you have some.
Yeah, we kind of got lost.
Newly arrived. The person that was meant to be escorting us around was kind of in a headache over something, and rushed us along.
I'm guessing, was it that tiefling woman?
Some sort of elf, I believe.
Oh. That's weird. Usually he's a bit more good at these sort of things.
Yeah, something came up and we tried to follow him and then like we kind of got lost.
Give us a deception advantage.
All right.
Can I help him in this? I don't know if I
It's
can.
already at advantage.
He's already being helped.
Yeah,
You already have
already
it,
being
okay.
helped.
Alright then.
Let me double check this. I'm pretty sure it's already good. Deception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a 19.
19? Yeah. So I take it you're some of the kind of folks that didn't have help coming here.
Yeah, we kind of just like we found it and we just did it. We didn't really get much of an info on like what we were doing, but we did. Yeah.
It was more of a
I-
welcome in orientation, sign these forms, and come along.
I came here on my own as well. I heard the rumors, found my way here, and never looked back. Set this place up. I'm happy here. But you're new here. I mean, you haven't even gotten a chance to get changed. So,
Yeah.
what do you want to know? First drinks are on me.
I want to know if you know the history of this place, we only heard rumors before we entered, and so we're hoping to get a little bit more info.
Of Meridriel.
Yeah.
Well, you came here to the Amber Isle, and you found the dais.
Mhm.
Well, a long time ago, that was created by the Witch Queen Cesara. She's the current ruler of here, Meridriel. She used a great ancient relic she had to carve out a piece of a dream. And she offered paradise to anyone who wished for it. A place where you don't have to worry about needs or wants. The only thing it does is feeds off of your fears, your nightmares,
Oh god.
and teases a bit at your ambitions and desires. I mean, what's the need for desire when you have everything you need?
That's fair enough. This is a dumb question, but what if people didn't want to go back? He makes it sound like it's the most ridiculous thing he could think of.
Well, if any crazy person wanted to do that, well, you know, depending on how it goes, the guards would want a word with them, and if they can't get, dissuaded from such a silly action, then I guess they'd become one of the Dream Stitched.
Dream Stitched, huh? What is this?
The guards use them kind of like attack dogs. They take some of the unwanted and sew them together into these gross things. Never seen one myself, but I've heard about them.
Have you heard of someone wanting to leave?
Not really, and I've been around here for about 600 years or so.
This time work. You still look pretty young. Does time work differently here?
Thanks. No, well, you don't age here.
Oh,
And if
that
you
makes
fully
sense.
transition into one of the Dream Touched, then you have no wants for food, drink, nor sleep ever again.
Wait,
I mean, you
if
can, but
If you don't age here, how do you keep track of time so accurately then?
well, we still have night and day. Well,
The night and day that Sazel has granted us. Apparently, when this place was first made, it was perpetually night. Makes me wonder how some of the first people here had to deal with that. But no, you guys are new, and you obviously had a bad time, so... First drinks are free, and I'll throw in some rooms until you guys can get yourselves settled.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Would be much appreciative.
Most welcome. Anything else you want to know? If not, you can happily settle yourself in and get dressed.
Have you seen anything? Like he'll show off his like bracer. Have you ever seen something like similar to this?
Well, it reminds me of the staff that the Witch Queen carries.
He smiles. Thank you. I like that's interesting.
He is kind of now looking at that bracelet.
He will like I will like we need to get changed. So can you show us to the rooms?
Huh? Yeah, please, this way. As he's gonna walk out and lead you up the stairs to the rooms above. As, there's several, like, rooms in the next floor above. I think I have a thing for that.
Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum.
God, I fucking love this song.
I might pull up an emulator later to play some.
Finally
Power
get to use
Prince songs.
Deception, by the way. Hell yeah. That's that's one of my highest fucking stats.
Yeah.
Finally.
I actually have one of the of the rooms. But there's several, like, single-person rooms, plenty of them, that you guys are able to sit and dress yourselves. As, at the end of the hall, you would see that there appears to be a painting, as you would see, written beneath it, Witch Queen Cesara of the Amber Labyrinth. As you would see, far different from what you guys had heard of hags, you would see this beautiful woman. And as you guys get yourselves dressed and look out from one of the windows out towards the city, this beautiful, long stretching city, that is where we're going to end it for tonight.
Terrible news, guys.
Witch Queen Cesara of the Amber what?
Amber Maid.
Witch Queen Cesara of the Amber Labyrinth.
Labyrinth, yeah. Was it like labyrinths are the ones that only have one entrance, one exit?
Yes.
Yeah. Terrible news, everyone. Yeah, I think I know where the...
Congratulations, guys! You guys are now stuck in Meritrial!
Yeah, not only that...
Leaves.
Yeah, not only that, I'm pretty sure my like, the item I'm looking for is with the queen.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I figured when we got here, and I was like, and it's still, I was like, if we're in a place that was designed specifically to be hidden from a god, I don't think we can track. I don't think our tracking spells are gonna work in here, or any kind of like tracking magical effect.
I gotta make a shirt. I was tempted to give him like, you know, like that caps or something. I was tempted to put that on, but I went, nah, that's too goofy.
Oh yeah, so that's goofy.
I think the back's my favorite.
Oh, for
That is evil.
You didn't even notice that?
So horrible.
No, she never turned around.
I
She
did.
did. She did.
Yeah,
Well,
Good
I was
chat.
obviously not paying attention to that.
Giga Chad, fucking Freddy.
so disgusting.
We love Giga Chad Freddy. We love him. We love him.
God.
But, oh
Oh,
boy, I've been waiting for this for a while. Got it all set up.
Oh boy. It's why you wanted to get us out of the FNAF world so quickly.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Can you guys keep dragging stuff
I have
dragging me
essentially
to
the whole city like mapped out in case you guys
Hell
end up
yeah.
having
Nice.
like encounters with guards or other things during your time here.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
I just thought, what would happen if I did my star effect here? Would it look the same?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, my starry form. I have a starry form, so I could just
Yeah.
pop that when I need to. And I
Can
also have a
see that-
disguise self.
Probably. You could probably
Tattoo.
like trick people into thinking you are one of these dream touched, as they called them.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Most? I could see possibly, like, instead of the constellations you'd see from our world, you'd see the constellations from here on your form instead.
Probably. But I also have a disguise self tattoo, which I completely
Because
forgot about.
I do have one of the other figures here that is a star touch, dream touched.
Mm.
As this is one of the type of guards.
Oh, sparkling.
Oh, I see.
Broccoli.
Mm.
So I just want a clarification on this because I'm a bit stupid and it hasn't processed properly. So this is part of the Nightmare King's dreams, but he can't see this essentially.
Yes, which means something very powerful is preventing him from seeing, or powerful enough to prevent him
yeah.
from seeing it.
Did you mention being able to talk to him through this, or no? Was I misremembering that?
Thanks to your memories, there is a way to talk and interact with the Nightmare King, but you can only do it in his court, because if you fall asleep in the Court of Nightmares, you wake up in the Nightmare King's dream.
Oh.
I'll be right back. Or I'm gonna head out. If you haven't already want to support, please follow, subscribe. I'm gonna head out. Good night.
Feywilds, and that echoing of creation spreads to the other realms.
I want to talk to my dad.